don't fill the wood box all the way up because I've been sitting on the machine for 3 hours, sometimes more. And when I get here, I like to move around and do some stuff, especially when it's chilly out. We get off the machine and sometimes you're a little cool, so nice to move around and do a few things. Lots of snow on the deck when I got here. Well, not a ton, but about an inch or so. Have to get everything back in order. I'm going to put a light here for the barbecue so I can see, and of course see out here. And I'll just put a light right here for the wood shed. I'm going to take that one off the wall and it'll come right through here.
Oh, that's good tea. So I got TV on, that's all working fine. I'm going to have to move that satellite dish up once I do the roof. Or before I do the roof, actually. I'm going to have to slide her up a little higher. Hopefully there's a 2x4 there, or 2x6, whatever I have for my gable end there. I can't remember how I made them. I got some left over. I figured this would be enough. Look at what I spray foamed it. It went underneath this frickin' plastic, and good grief, I gotta cut that all out. Wow, look at that. That's okay, no big deal. And that's it. Spray foaming is done. Oh, maybe I didn't do our bedroom window. I better go look. Yeah, I did do it. I think I might be. Oh no, it's all good. No, it's perfect. Okay. As you can see, the plastic not done good in here, and it's not taped on this wall, and the squirrels that were in here were getting in that insulation, so I gotta, this is the last area to fix, besides the kitchen of course. And finally it's gonna be completely sealed. If you wonder why I got so many frying pans, it's because the tent frame was supposed to be up. A lot of stuff is double in here because it's supposed to be going over to the tent frame once that's up and running for the season. So obviously, again, this year I don't have it up, so I'm kind of pretty pissed about that. On that lousy cold and everything else, and then of course I got carried away in the cabin here. And then I said to myself, well, I'll get the cabin done, and then we could just focus on the tent frame. So hopefully the beginning of next year I'll have it up. Well, I have to, because I'm not trapping over here. I need to be over in this area. I've trapped twice in this area now, and I gotta let it recover, because I can easily get out of this small area I've been trapping, like 60 marten. It's just a small area. I never even, my line keeps going down the river quite some distance, and I haven't even touched that yet. But like I said, I don't really like that area very much because it keeps flooding. I need to be up top here, maybe going along the bush line, so instead of being down in the back eddies. Okay, I think I got it. Got the outside light and this one done, and the rest I could do once the power's on. Okay, let's go fire that up. Getting hungry now. Can't see what I'm doing. All kinds of crap on the floor here. Let's see how I did. Yep, I can see the light through the door. Awesome. Nice. one? Yeah. There we go. Back in business, just in time. Whew, great timing. But I'm gonna take a break now. Been going that took me about 2 hours to do all that. Fix the wires and change the wires. Awesome. What a freaking mess. But it's gonna be good when it's done. So I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna run that wire all the way in here. Put that light just above the table there. And that'll be perfect. All set up for tomorrow. I just have to, I gotta cut some of this away here tomorrow. Put the plastic up. That's all cleaned up now. Over the last month I made a lot of progress in here, and you could really feel the difference in this building after spray foaming it and sealing all the cracks and everything else, and fixing the rot and jacking it and fixing plastic, and there's a huge difference in this place. Massive difference, actually. Let's check the temperature. Minus 22, no wind. Love it. I don't need to split any wood, but I'm gonna fix that axe. Chunk of rubber on it. You know it's nice out because this being flexible. Usually I take it off there and it doesn't even bounce back. I just let it warm up until it shuts down. It shuts down by itself. Practice. I'll be continuing to bring my eggs out like this. Not having those box eggs anymore. After a while I just didn't like them. They're right here. I'm just going to thaw it out and dump it out. So that's what I was eating all winter, and after a while I don't know, I felt like they just tasted funny. Simple as that. They just tasted crappy. And they smell funny when you're cooking them. They're not bad or anything. I know they didn't go bad. I'm talking about when I just had them. Just brought them out too, same thing. You know what, I think I'll put a chunk of cheese on that. I got some Velveeta here, slices. I think I'll flip that over. Put a little bit of cheese on my egg. And we'll get dressed after we have a cup of tea. My toast is ready, yep. You can't have that toaster up full blast or it'll burn your stove. Well, found another spot here. Funny, there's even a fox hanging around here. Otter Creek's right here. We were way over there on that point of bush. Around the corner there. Cabin's over here. And I got some 330 boxes and a 220 that I had here. Nothing ever went in it all winter. Oh yeah, that works real nice.
One time I was doing a bunch of sets like this. It was really weird. I was just completely surrounded by caribou. Lots of caribou around that year. That was many years ago. Last year was pretty good. Quite a bit of caribou. Okay, make it look like we're doing some digs around here. I'll get a little fish in there. I don't know if it works. Looks like the area's all scuffed up. Oh, first of all, we're doing the work. Let's bring them in first and see if we tricked them. I'll give you a bird's eye view of this one also. Because I know you always get to a certain point in the video, you're like, oh. Then the guy stops, he doesn't even show you his setup. Like, what? He didn't show it all. Yeah, you always checking guys out, and maybe I'll work in my area. You try it out, or you steal a little piece from it. Hey, that's plenty. They come in walking down the trail. We make a little path, a little paving to it. And that's that. That looks good. Lots of lure around. Really stinks around here. And got a little trail of breadcrumbs over to the trail here. And whenever's coming along, should easily pick it up and go snoop around. No box to keep them away, so that's why they go in there. They see that box right away and they're just they don't go in there. Okay. All right, close this up. I actually lost this box. Freaking little strap came off. I don't know how. I've lost a couple of them before. Just leave them on the river or wherever. So I'm gonna have to put some better springs on this, but I'll be doing a different trapping sleigh anyway. This one's too small now. So I used to do a half pail set, and I grabbed this pail to show you. I used to cut the pails in half, and then I drive them into I'd actually find the highest drift I can, nice and hard, and drive a pail into it. Sometimes I wouldn't even use a pail if I didn't have any. You know, I didn't have much back then, so I used what I had. So I'd drive it into the snow, and then I'd put the pail back in there, and I'd drop a nice big chunk of fish in there. And it was clear as day, you know, against the white snow and against the white pail. Then I'd put a 330. Sometimes the snow crust would be about this high, so that when the trap went off, it just went into the snow and didn't hit the pail and jump. But basically the pail kept it from caving in, because a lot of times it would be the snow would be like sugar and cave in, so that's why I started using them. But I just put my 220 on there, 330 sometimes, and just sit on top of the snow, cover it a little bit, and really a lot of the times all you could see is the trigger, but you could see the fish. And it seemed to work a lot better than the box, because when it comes to the 330 boxes, a lot of the reds just, they won't go near them. I don't know why. They just know what it's about, I guess. Love green peas. I think my favorite though is broccoli. Yeah, it's got to be broccoli. I love steamed broccoli. It's freaking, I don't know, I just love it with some little bit of butter, salt and pepper. Oh. I have some, but
I'll save it for, I got a few steaks for this trip. I got some chicken. I'm gonna make a pizza. But I'm waiting until, obviously, I'm done the kitchen. And once the kitchen's done, all this stuff that I made here for temporary, you're going to see how crappy it is. Because it always stands out like a sore thumb when you finally finish the walls. Yeah, I like my fleshing station. Love it. Also got this rug that I drag out, sits in the storage room. In case needed blood or something. That's a nice, that's that dark marten I caught. It looks a lot darker in the bush, but it's still nice. More female, but still nice. Boy, nice and cool in the back. They're just stiff, so it's perfect. So when that door's on there, on that room, it's going to be nice back there. One thing I have to do is insulate my shower. I'm going to put styrofoam. I'm going to put styrofoam around it between the 2x4s in case I want to keep that room nice and cool. Nice cold room. Don't need it too warm in there. That's for sure. Okay, all the hair and everything falls into the rug. Once I'm done, I take it all outside. Oh yes, that's still nice. Thought I left it too long. It's perfect. I was so tired yesterday, I just said no. That's why I put a tarp around the door. I had them outside for a while, make sure they stayed nice and cool. I was like, no, too tired to skin. Doom and warning. Wait, look at that, guys. Isn't that freaking, that is like a great marten there. Still, last year when I caught that big buck, holy man, it was the best marten I've ever seen. For color. This is a freaking, that is one big marten right there. And that's gonna make a beautiful pelt, man. Check that out. Fantastic. Well, the tail's split. Gonna keep going. I'm just throwing them out in the freezer, and I got a bunch to board. Well, I'm just getting everything ready, and good morning. It's just about noon. Yep. I went for a ride this morning, checked the traps, nothing. Yeah, it's -9 out this morning. It's beautiful, but winds are 40, gusting to 60, but I believe it's on her back. Yeah, pretty much on her back all the way. I got the Combatic hooked up, and don't got much to bring back. Very happy with all this work I did this trip. Looking fantastic in here. I love it. It's super cozy. And a pile of odds and ends to do after I do the ceiling, but that's okay. But mainly it's just, after that it's the biggest job is of course the siding on the outside. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do for siding. I don't think I'll do it this year, but definitely it'll be done next year. Unless I come into somebody gives me some tin that they bought or something and are not using. We'll see. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to be using is tin. See what happens. I was going to use some red siding somebody had, but I don't think he's going to give it up. Just regular vinyl siding. It's not the best, but hey, better than what I have on there right now. I'll tell you that. So let's get packed and get out of here. I mean, just relaxing this morning. Nothing too crazy. I think I got everything ready. Yep. Okay, let's get out of here and see what we can see on the trail. If not, maybe we'll see something on the way back the next trip. Should be back in a few days with some more wood and ready again to tackle this place. Oh, so close.